Are there any good examples of streaming or internet video content to launch and grow a career? One of the things that's been really interesting from streaming is now that there are so many more options. That, I mean, it used to be there was kind of the big, it used to be the big 10. Now I think it's more like the big 5 studios. You know, Warner Brothers, you have, Disney bought Fox, so there isn't Fox anymore, but there's Disney, there's Sony, and there's, Lionsgate and a couple of those other ones. But now you also have Hulu, you also have Netflix, you also have Amazon, you have all of these streaming platforms. But also there's YouTube. There are YouTube stars. They have these huge channels and these huge followings, and they're making a lot of money off of YouTube. And they're shooting everything on their laptop or on their phone. So again, they need the technology that we all have. They don't need a $100,000 film camera. But they understand social media. They understand their audience. Again, the who, the why, and the what. And they know what their brand is. If I'm a fitness model, people want to see me working out. They want to see me posing. They want to see me practicing. They want to see me training. If I'm a travel blogger, they want to see me going places that they wish they could go to, or whatever it might be. So you really want to be specific and figure out, like, okay, what's my goal? Do I want to make movies? Do I want to make a TV show? Do I want to have a web series? Do I just want people to follow me? Do I want to, one of the things that the director or the head of the film school said is, figuring out what is your definition of success. If you get to make a movie a year, maybe that's success to you. And that means you could have a, quote, normal life, but you spend a couple weekends of the year, or you take a month off a year, or 2 weeks vacation, or whatever it is, and you planned your whole year around making your movie. And then the rest of your year, you're kind of like normal. Or maybe your job is you're a professional filmmaker, but you just make like the average wage, and you have kind of the average life, but instead of having a day job that you fit camera or filmmaking in around, making movies is your day job, but you're not like a millionaire A-list Hollywood person. So it's not so much that you have to do it in a certain way. It's more of kind of figuring out, like I said, for me, I worked on big films, and I realized, like, it's really exciting to be on a huge movie set, but I don't really want to work on a huge movie set where most of the day I'm standing around doing nothing, and I'm working 16 hours a day, 6 days a week for like 2 months, and I can't really talk to or meet anybody. I would much rather work on a small film that I really get to help everybody do everything. We all feel like we're a family. Are there any good examples of writer, director, or actor, actress launching online first or an AED first? So a lot of the filmmakers now, like Wes Anderson's a great example. So when Wes Anderson made Bottle Rocket, which was his first film, that launched not only him, but it also launched the Owen Wilson and Luke Wilson, the Wilson brothers. They were in that. So a lot of people, and actually that was a short film first. And the short film played at a film festival, and it got enough buzz that they were like, hey, these kids, are talented. And so that's how they were able, I think they played at Sundance or South by Southwest, one of the big indie film festivals. And that got them the feature. And then from the feature, now Wes Anderson's this like beloved art house director, and Owen and Luke Wilson have been in a ton of things. So that's a great example of people who got launched. They made a short, turned the short into buzz, turned the buzz into somebody give us enough money that we can make a low budget feature. And then that enabled them to make the next movie, and that made them the next movie. And now I just looked up Wes Anderson, and he's directed 20 feature films. He's been nominated for 7 Oscars. He's won 75 awards, and he's had 167 total nominations. That's some guy who made a short film once with some of his friends.